So let's look at number 5 on the error assignment. So number 5 on the error assignment, we have the 38-degree angle. So always look at from the 38-degree angle, we have opposite, we have adjacent, and we have hypotenuse. So the first thing with your right triangle, look at it. So the x is opposite, the 18 is hypotenuse, and this side would be the adjacent. So always look at from the 38-degree angle, opposite hypotenuse. The trig function that has opposite and hypotenuse in it is sine. We have opposite divided by hypotenuse. So this case should be the sine of 38 degrees equals opposite divided by hypotenuse. Now, when you solve these types of problems, always put a 1 under your sine of 38. Take sine of 38 on your calculator. Change that to decimal form. Once you take it in decimal form, that is going to be an approximation. So again, our answer won't be exact. It's going to be an approximation. On your calculator, take the sine of 38. Now, you also have to make sure your calculator is in degrees, not radians. Radian is the unit of measure of a triangle in terms of pi. So we're not using that. We're always using degrees. So make sure if you have a TI-84, make sure you press mode and make sure you're in degrees. Your calculators are always set. If you like replace your batteries or anything like that, it's always defaulted into radians. I wish it was degrees, but it's defaulted into radians. So sine of 38 equals x over 18, and then cross multiply. So number 6, from the 64 degrees, 15 is opposite and x is adjacent. So which trig function has opposite and adjacent in it? Tangent equals opposite over adjacent. So in this case, we have tangent 64 equals opposite 15 over x, and then I cross multiply. So in this case right here, when we cross multiplied, we had, it should be tangent of 64 times x equals 15. Going down to the next one. When you so let's look at this again. From angle A is what we're trying to find. 36 is the opposite. 84 is the adjacent. So which trig function has an O and an A in it? And it is tangent, right? So tangent. So we have tangent of A, we don't know what that is, equals 36 divided by 84. Now, 36 divided by 84 is just a decimal, right? So find out what that is. What is that decimal? So I have tangent of A equals whatever this decimal is. Now, when you're trying to find the angle, you'll have to go tangent inverse whatever that decimal is. Tangent inverse, whatever that decimal is, that will give you the angle. So make sure if you're trying to find the angle, you have to go sine inverse, cosine inverse, or tangent inverse. So let's look at number 8. One more. From A, we have adjacent and we have hypotenuse, which is adjacent and hypotenuse, which is cosine, but the adjacent divided by hypotenuse should be 36 or 16 divided by 39, not 39 divided by 16. The last one. So let's look at a word problem. From the 22-degree angle, the 3000 is opposite and the x is adjacent. So always go from the angle. Okay. If you have any questions on this, ask. It's just quick setup. And if you have any questions on the law of cosines and the law of sines, just ask also. Make sure sines, cosines, and tangents. So if you want to use the acronym SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA. So sine is opposite divided by hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Tangent is the opposite divided by adjacent. So that's just a quick acronym so you can help you figure out which trig function to use. Any questions? Just ask.